Welcome back, weirdos. Watching another one of my videos. Whatever, man. It's time for the best songs of 2011. 2011 had some good music. If you've seen me do this before, you know how this works. There's no honorable mentions. I'm just going to hop into it. These are the 20 best songs of 2011, in my opinion. That's right. Number 20 is Rolling in the Deep by Adele. You know the song, you're familiar with it. There's not a whole lot that I can say about it or that I should say about it. It's just kind of a banger pop song with a lot of energy and passion put behind it. Of course, passionate vocals from Adele. She always delivers in the vocal department and good production as well. It's just kind of a classic. Yeah, my number 19 is the song Kaput from the album Kaput by Destroyer. This is one of those instances, and I say this a lot in these videos, where there's an album where I could basically pick any song from the album and it could go on this spot and it wouldn't matter because they're all that good. And that is exactly how I feel about Kaput. I think it's an incredible album. Amazing album. One of the best of 2011. I'll link that album's best albums of 2011 video down in the description. But this song is a banger. Welcome to number 18. In this spot, I have Imagine Dragons with the song Amsterdam. And this is kind of a technicality, but it is on the It's Time EP. And I wanted to include it because I just love this song. I wanted to give Imagine Dragons some love because it's a band that gets so much hate online, especially in the music critic community. People just rag on Imagine Dragons all the time. But this is just a layered, interesting, very well written kind of avant-garde pop song, and I just recommend it to everybody. I think it's extremely likable, and there's no chance that you won't like this song. Speaking of pop bangers, my number 17 is the song Cruel by St. Vincent from the album Strange Mercy, a really great album, one of my favorite albums of 2011. But this song, man, it's an earworm. When you get this thing stuck in your head, when you hear that chorus and that glitch poppy kind of instrumentation, it's hard to get out of your head. It's pretty inescapable, and it's pretty awesome. No Church in the Wild. You all know this song. You all know this song is a banger. The opener off of Watch the Throne, an album that I did not like initially. Since making a video that has not been uploaded with someone in collaboration where we rank the Kanye albums or put the Kanye albums in a tier list, I had to listen to this album, and I came around to it. I think it's a very good album. It deserves more love. Of course, Watch the Throne. But this song, the opener, is a banger. I've always loved this song. This has always been the one song for this album that I've always vibed with. And I just think it's an epic banger. Frank Ocean does his thing. It's cinematic. It sets the tone perfectly. That hook is just iconic for Frank Ocean. Guys, check out this song. It's amazing. I'm going to surprise myself with this one. My number 15 is Where I Belong by Switchfoot. And I'm not a Switchfoot fan. I've never been a big fan of them. But this song, it sounds like an Arcade Fire song. It's the last one on Vice Versus. Or I believe it's the last song. And it's just this beautiful, epic song about meaning and purpose and where you are in your life. And it's very profound and it's hard-hitting. And now that I'm saying all this, I feel like it should actually be higher on this list. But here it is at number 15. 14 is another banger, Houdini by Foster the People. Guys, Houdini, this song goes so hard. It's so underrated. Like, more people need to be on this. Like, this is better than Pumped Up Kicks. Like, you think Pumped Up Kicks goes kind of hard? This one goes harder. The music video is pretty sick also. I recommend checking that out. But of course, Foster the People on this song is just doing their thing. They're doing their hype thing. They're not always a hype band, but making hype music. This is a hype, crazy, high energy song, and it goes over so well. The minute I heard the song Shake Me Down by Cage the Elephant, I just absolutely loved it. And this is another band that I'm just not crazy enthusiastic about. I've never been a Cage the Elephant fan, but Shake Me Down, I think the album is called Thank You, Happy Birthday, is just one of my favorite songs by them. And I love the energy of this song, that bombastic, spastic chorus, and the energy leading up to that chorus. It's really kind of addictive and kind of anthemic, and I I cannot recommend this song more highly. Check out Shake Me Down if you haven't heard it before. My number 12 is Holocene. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, from the Bon Iver self-titled album, or Bon Iver self-titled album. It's just gorgeous. It's just a beautiful song. It's a little bit on the lengthier side. I mean, it's not crazy long, but it takes its time, and it should take its time, because I could sit in this song for much longer than 5 minutes. It's really something very nice. Check it out if you haven't heard it. Yeah, my number 11 is Helena Beat by Foster the People, one of my all-time favorite Foster the People songs. I did a top 10 Foster the People songs. I'll link that in the description. But this song goes off. I'm all for it. It's a little bit dark, lyrically speaking, about drug addiction and Mark Foster's relationship to drug addiction. And I really like the way the song tells its story, the way it weaves a narrative, while also just going so hard in the paint. It's a banger. Speaking of bangers, my number 10 is Codes and Keys by Death Cab for Cutie. This song is so freaking good from an album that is so freaking underrated. It's in my top 10 albums of 2011, and this song is anthemic. It's massive. It builds to this incredible chorus, and the song just has so much potency. Just hits so hard musically. And I like what they're doing lyrically. I like what they're doing vocally, but the music steals the show. It's incredible. F Your Ethnicity by Kendrick Lamar. I've been sleeping on Section 80. I still am, but I'm not sleeping on this song because this is one of the best Kendrick Lamar songs. It's incredible. Love the soulful feeling of the song. I love the hook. I love just the energy that Kendrick brings to this, even though it does sound kind of old. You know, the mixing isn't the best vocally. It may sound a little muddy, but I think that kind of adds to it and makes that chorus hit even harder. And check it out. My number 8 is Galaxies by Owl City. This is my favorite, like, overtly Christian song that Owl City has made. I think it's just a gorgeous song. I love the orchestral music on this one. I have talked about this song before with my buddy Bradley on the Bradathan channel. I will link that video in the description as well. I might forget to, I usually forget to link things, but you can just search it up. Top 10 Owl City songs, Bradathan, or Mac Music Review. It should pop up. But this song is excellent. Galaxies. It's beautiful. It's an amazing testament to the God of the universe and his power and his majesty. And check it out. It's awesome. Another Christian song, Farther Along by Josh Garrels. Guys, if you haven't heard Josh Garrels, look him up. Listen to Love and War and the Sea in Between. One of my favorite albums of all time. Incredible stuff. And this is once again kind of an instance of me putting a song as a placeholder for an album, because I think the album is so freaking incredible. But Farther Along is a standout. I guess it's a standout. It's just a jaunty little piece that moves along very casually, very smoothly. It's very easy to listen to, and it's a very easy song to recommend. Check out Farther Along if you haven't heard it. It's a great song. My number 6 is my favorite song from Codes and Keys, and it is a heartbreaking song. It's one of my favorite Death Cab for Cutie songs, which is saying a lot because Death Cab for Cutie is my second favorite band of all time. And St. Peter's Cathedral is a song that lyrically it stands out more than anything. Like musically, there may be better songs on Codes and Keys, but there are no songs on Codes and Keys that hit as hard lyrically or that is beautifully written as St. Peter's Cathedral, which in my interpretation of it as a Christian is about looking through the world in a purely godless and superficial, I don't know, superficial, very surface level, like beauty is skin deep and then we die is kind of the message of the song. Very, very dark, and it's very good. Spoiler alert, my number 5 is my favorite Owl City song, The Real World. I absolutely love this song. I'm a bit surprised this isn't higher on this list. I guess 2011 had some real bangers, but The Real World is an incredible song. It's a song about magic and escapism and our own world not being the most beautiful, amazing place, but one that we create in our heads being the most beautiful and amazing place. and it's a sentiment that dreamers can get behind. And this sounds really pretentious, but it's a beautiful song. Josh Garrels once again appears in my number 4 spot for the song The Resistance. This is a rap song. Oh yeah, Josh Garrels is rapping. He's rapping, bro. And some people are going to think this is cringe. I'm guessing a lot of people in his fan base would think this is cringe because he's a very pretty, maybe you don't know, but he fits very snugly into the singer-songwriter category, Christian singer-songwriter. And he's doing this rap song, and like, it goes so hard, bro. This song is freaking epic, and I love it. The Resistance. Check it out. My number 3 is Midnight City by M83. Never been a big M83 fan. This song is a masterpiece. Masterpiece of electronic music. Incredible stuff. Check it out if you haven't already heard it. You probably have. Even if you don't know that you've heard it or you're not familiar with the name of the band, you've probably heard this song because it is a massive hit song. And it's a vibe. The song is a vibe, and that's all I have to say about it. Yeah, my number 2 is Helplessness Blues, which is a good song about being a functioning cog in a well-oiled machine instead of a special snowflake, about wanting to be a part of something and disavowing the notion that you are anything more than a person and you're not necessarily special. And it sounds so depressing when you say it like that, but the song is gorgeous. The song is incredible. And it's my favorite Fleet Foxes song from a really, really good album. Check it out. My number 1 is probably my top 5 favorite songs of all time, and it is The A-Team by Ed Sheeran. And the song may have technically been released in like 2009 or 2010, but it was the first time it was on an album was in 2011, so I'm going to cheat and put it on here. I don't know if it's cheating. The music video, I think, is dropped in 2011, so I don't feel too bad like putting The A-Team at number 1 on this list. And I just want to give the song some love because I just love the song so much. And it's a very sad song. It's very heartbreaking. It's very simple musically. It's really nothing crazy, but I just think that it was the best approach for making a song like this. And I think the song is perfect. Lyrically, vocally, musically. Ed did his thing. And like, props, because this is good stuff. That is everything that I have for you guys today. My top 20 songs of 2011. What were some of your favorite songs of 2011? Do you agree with any of the songs on this list? Do you disagree with any of the songs on this list? I'm really curious. I want to know if I missed anything. If there's really any amazing songs that I did not include in this top 20. I'm sure there are. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great rest of your day.